Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Autoviros. In this video we are gonna do a car tour of this beautiful and latest model of the Lexus 450h, which stands for hybrid. And this is a 2020 model. As you can see, it's a nice, good looking car. I really like the design lines that they put on the bottom of the doors, and this line here that connects the front fender, it's a typical Lexus design. And also they inserted this nice glass here that tried to make it flush with the back glass. Here's the Lexus logo with the blue tint, typical for hybrid cars. When you see that blue tint around the L, you know this that's a hybrid car. Nice 20-inch wheels, both sides, front and back. And judging by the appearance of the car, we can see it has a few parking sensors, which probably help you parking the car. And it features a bike xenon lamp, or maybe a LED lamp with washer, and also the typical Lexus daytime running lights. We see a camera down here under the front logo. This car is full of cameras. It even has one under the mirror. It's right here. It's on the both sides, and this is for the 360-degree view when you need to park in tight spots and you don't have enough visibility. So this is gonna help you park the car wherever you need to park. If we go in the back, let's give a feedback for the taillights. Well, it seems to me only the parking lights and the brake lights are LED on this car. The blinker, maybe the regular bulb from what I see. Another typical Lexus thing, they love to add those chrome trim elements everywhere. We see one on the actually two on the rear bumper, one here, and one here. I must admit that those chrome elements give a nice luxury feel of the car. As you can see, they are everywhere around this beautiful big grille. Let's see here. I like to take a look at the brakes. Looks like regular brakes. In the back as well, regular calipers, nothing fancy. As you can see, orange cables, typical hybrid cars. As you can see, tells you everywhere this car is a hybrid. Tells you that this is gonna save you a lot of gas. Lexus like to do that. They love to put badges of hybrid all over the place. It's a 3.5 liter, produces 308 horsepower, which I think is not bad for the size of the car. Alright, so we are inside. Let's do a quick tour here, see what kind of options we got. We got seats with memory, 3 options. We got auto high beam controls, auto liftgate, HUD. This one is this thing right here. I will show you in a second. It shows you the speed. It's like a heads-up display. I'm trying to focus on it. So this is the HUD. If you press the button, it's gonna turn it on and off. We got this. I think this is gonna open the fuel cap. Got a heated steering wheel, view. Interesting. Let's see what this button does. Oh, okay, you got a 360 view. That's very interesting. We got the regular steering wheel controls. Some kind of errors here going on. We got the electric mirrors, foldable mirrors. I like the quality of the materials. Lexus always uses nice materials for the interior of the cars. They will never disappoint you. You got a nice watch here. It's a Lexus watch, Lexus branded watch, as well as we saw here. Same regular air vents. This thing is trying to imitate a metal, maybe aluminum, but it's just a plastic. But you know what, it's interesting, all those vents look the same except the passenger one. This looks like it came from the future, so that's kind of weird, you know. Like the driver's side has one kind of similar design everywhere, and when you go to the passengers, they got another thing. You feel like you're in a different car. We got heated seats both sides and vented seats, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Double cup holder. Looks like this is a touchpad to control this thing right here. So you're using this. If it's your first time, I'm sure this is confusing. I don't even know how to use. Oh, all right. So when you do this, looks like it gives you like a arrow or some kind of tip to move around. I feel like this thing would open, but actually is not opening. So I don't know what's, only this thing opens. Oh, here we got a double USB port with an aux cord. Up here you got the controls for the rooftop. It's an electric rooftop, so that's nice. Nice touch. This is the sunshade. Some kind of interesting. Oh, this is very interesting. You just have to touch it. You don't have to do anything. You basically touch the plastic and the lights come on. Very interesting. I like this feature. Very interesting. Look at this. Lexus likes small details. When you press it once, it dims. I mean, it starts instantly. When you press it one more time to deactivate it, it dims slowly. Very interesting touch. Only Apple would do that. So I would say Apple is the Lexus. Lexus is the Apple for the. Anyway, never mind. Let's see what this thing. We didn't talk about this thing. All right, so here we go. I was about to complain about this car that doesn't have an RPM clock or whatever you want to call, but looks like when you turn this like this thing changes the shape from the battery stuff to the RPM thing, which I love this. We are inside the car. We are about to test drive this car. Let's see how it will perform on the road. Looks very quiet. You don't even know you start the car. That's a hybrid. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, the engine started. I think it's gonna charge or do something. Let's see how it performs on the road. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. So far so good. The steering wheel feels nice. There we go. We are full electric. So whenever you see that EV button, EV light, I'm sorry, that means you are full electric. So we are cruising on electric right now. So if we are gentle with the pedal, it's very quiet because the engine is not working. It's just the electric motor which is working. So as you can see, we are going for free now. We are not spending any gas. but once you push a little bit harder, you can actually feel a bit of vibration in the car, and tells you that, hey, we start the engine for you. Very interesting. That's very weird to not have the RPM meter right there. Feels like it doesn't even change the gears. It's like a Tesla or something. But let me tell you what I noticed. This car is very, very quiet. Very quiet. Not sure if you heard that, but every time I go to a complete stop from speed, it feels like the train goes in the train station. It's like an interesting noise, like a braking noise. Maybe has something to do with the charging of the battery. And there we go, we wake up the engine again. Let's change to the sport mode. Alright, so we figured it out. When you change to sport mode, you automatically get the RPMs back on the screen. There we go. So we switched to the sport mode, but still for some reason the engine shut off. I thought if it's on sport mode is completely off, but I mean, completely stays on all the time. But as you can hear, right, so I turn on the lane assist. So let's see what happens. Okay, look. Well, the car keeps the lanes for me and yells at me saying, hey, what are you doing? Why you don't keep the hands on the steering wheel? See, I'm not doing anything. It just steers to the on right and left. It basically drives like a drunk driver. It says hold. Okay, I have to take control, otherwise the car go nuts. Right, so on the sport mode, see, I don't feel any difference in the, yeah, so I feel a vibration when I change. Let's turn this thing off. It gets annoying. I don't see any difference between the sport mode and eco mode in the response of the steering wheel, how if it gets more sensible. I don't feel anything. And that was it, guys, for this episode. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm gonna post more cars soon, do more car tours, reviews, whatever you guys like. And I appreciate your time for watching this video. I will see you next time. If you really like the video, if you find it helpful, please give a like and or thumbs up and a subscribe, and that would help me a lot. That's gonna support me in doing more videos and trying to find more cars to do car tours and reviews. I appreciate, and I will see you next time.